take it that direction, I guess.
Okay.
It's not going to be anywhere to the right of me.
Okay.
So if we've got this hole and we just slide the hole this direction, somewhere in here we're going to find it.
Okay.
We are trying to get the house ready for the last inspection before drywall can be installed. One of the things that needs to be inspected is the waste plumbing. It was all tested with air pressure before the cement slab was poured, but now that the rest of the waste and the vent system have been built, it needs to be inspected again. This time, we're going to do a water stack. They want to be sure that the plumbing doesn't leak inside the walls. The requirement is to go higher than the highest floodplain, which in our house is the level of the counter sink. But to do a water stack, you have to be able to seal the outlet side of the system. And ours has already been tied into the septic tank. So we have to dig it up, cut into it, and seal it with an inflatable plug.
Alright, it's worth a try.
It is a bit of a treasure hunt, since we've discovered once again that the pictures we took when it was being built are not sufficient to tell us everything about where it is. For anyone else out there, take plenty of pictures.
Yes, I do. Why?
Like lots of other things around here, this is going to be a multi-day process.
It's raining outside, so I'm going to leave that waste hole alone and let the rain do what it needs to do. I figured this would be a good time since I slept in this morning, and I promised Jafana and Lauren that I would go to a concert with them tonight. I've only got a couple hours to work. I'm gonna see if I can't get one or two of these electrical lines that are still outstanding to be connected and in the panel. I have turned off the feed from the other side of the house. This is a sub panel. So as you can see, there's nothing. It's fine. I have 8 spaces left, and I only have 5 to come in. 2 of them are the double pole connection for the 40 amp breaker for the air conditioning. This one right here is going to be a 20 amp line that feeds the electric and lights for the front wall of the house. But right now, I'm just going to focus on the 8 gauge wire for the air conditioner for this side of the house.
Like most people, I've always moved through my day without doing too much thinking about the roads I use or the buildings that I'm in. How they got there, how much work went into them, and how much skill was required. But building this house and trying to turn this land into a farm has changed the way that we see the world. Now that our eyes are opened, we feel like we're seeing everything for the first time. We'll sit in a converted warehouse that's been turned into a restaurant and look at the way that they did the HVAC and hung all the electric from the roof. Or we'll talk about the way that somebody graded something on the side of a construction project. Wiring up a cabinet has been a similar eye-opening experience for me. I was able to wire up a light or a fan, and I even swapped out a double oven once. But until I started building this house, I never put in a breaker, and I never had any idea what goes into it.
Alright, there we go. That is nice. A little bit of room to maneuver them around if need be.
By searching the internet for examples of instruction, you see dozens of ways to organize and manage the wire that goes into that panel. Some are textbook examples of precise planning and execution, and others look like the electrician was having a mental breakdown. I don't expect anyone to look at my panel and think it's a work of art. But when somebody comes behind me and needs to put something in there or make some sort of a change, I want them to be able to look at it and easily tell, both from the way I did the work and the documentation I've made, where everything goes and what it's supposed to do.
There we go. Not a lot getting done today, but a little bit at a time is a lot in the end. It's better than doing nothing.
Oh darn. So I found the wire. Good thing I didn't really hit it.
There's an angry deer down here. Oh well. I don't know how much Jafana showed in what she did today. She came out here. Unfortunately, I'm on call this weekend and they're wearing me out. But I am finally out here. We have to dig up, cut, and cap the septic line so that we can pressure test it from the inside of the house. We did that before the cement was poured. I didn't know it had to be done twice, unfortunately. So I've got to do the other side because this side and that side both function independently until they come out of the house and join up to the septic system. She did a great job of giving me access here, but now I have to do this side. The septic lines come out of the house right there. I've got to clean out. It comes out this way and it comes out and starts cutting quickly and it heads that direction. And where you see that white pipe over there, that's at the center of the cement septic tank. As you can see, my wife has been doing a lot of work up here. She's put a lot of plants in and I don't really want to screw this up. So I'm going to start right there and start digging a line this way until I find that pipe. I know, I didn't throw it far.
You didn't. Ooh. That's a rock.
Jafana's been out here working at this all day while I was sitting in the office. I've encouraged her to go inside and take a break, get something to drink. But she's competitive. I think she wants to make sure that I get it done, but at the same time, she wants to be the one to find the pipe. Once she actually found it, I was able to convince her to go inside and rest for a while.
All right, looking pretty good. Well, Jafana did most of the work. I'm going to show up at the end and take credit for everything. That gets us enough access there, I think. Pretty much, I can lay my pieces out that I'm going to put in there. If I can get up here tomorrow, I should be able to get that one done. And I think she's got this one cleared out enough. I should be able to get it done too. Oh yeah, that's plenty. Well, we've had a little bit of rain the last couple days. I haven't been able to get back up here. I think the first thing I need to do is get down in there with one of these smaller shovels and scoop out all the wet stuff so that when I get on my knees to work, I'm not playing in the mud. Well, this didn't work out in real life the way it worked out in my head when I was planning it all. So what I've done is change it up a little bit. I'm gonna need cement and primer, Sugar. Let's see if I can find a place to put this stinking camera.
Wink.
There we go. Wink. What am I supposed to be doing? Like doing a selfie? And I've taken a wet rag and I've already wiped off all the dirt so it's nice and clean. I looked for the cleaning stuff they used to sell. I'm sure they still sell it, but like everything else these days, it's out of stock. And I used my knife blade and a file to deburr everything and try to make it a little smoother.
So you've researched this and you're sure?
Maybe we put all the septic together up here. We've done this
I know, it's for testing.
hundreds of times.
Oh my God, I thought we were done with plumbing.
We're almost done with plumbing. Oh, right here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have to put another piece in there.
Good. He sees a deer standing over there. Do you see the deer?
Yep.
Look at him. Look at him stalking. And the deer sees him.
That deer's gonna spring away in no time.
Oh! Oh!
That's kind of funny.
It's hilarious.
Okay, where's that?
I don't think that came out in film.
What's that?
I don't think that came out in film.
No, it was funny just the same. You just put your finger in the purple.
Oh, you.
No, I didn't do it. You put your finger in it.
No, if you had been neater, there wouldn't be purple on the outside.
You know what?
Isn't there some kind of lubricant you can use that will, like...
Yeah, the glue. Once you get that glue on there, once you start moving on it, it's really slippery for about 5 seconds, and then you're done.
Locked in.
Locked in. Let me have that.
Okay. Did not move it over.
Let's go. And twist it.
This is amazing to me. So your poop goes down here and it slides all the way every time, or does it get sometimes like...
It's supposed to slide all the way. That's why you have a specific
Every time?
angle that you hold when you're putting the pipes in.
Still, I don't know about that. Like,
Well, I don't know what to tell you, Sugar.
in theory,
You gotta trust.
that your poop goes all the way down.
That's it. And that's why we have a clean out right there. So that if it doesn't, it can be rooted out.
Go, 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 go. Oh, do you need me? Here, rag. Should be wearing gloves.
Well, I should be doing a lot of things.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Oh, fumes are... Oh.
Get as much of this off me as I can, but it'll peel off later.
Okay. Yay, you did it.
We did it.
You did it. You did it.
All right, I need one of the screw-in caps, and I'm gonna see if I can stand up because my hamstring is cramped up.
Okay.
Ouch. Well, it's our normal work week, so we can only get up here after work. I need to take some time off work before the holidays come anyway, so everybody else can take the holidays. I'll take this time to get the house built. We'll be back up here tomorrow, get that one knocked out. I know what I need to pick up at the store tomorrow to make that happen, so we'll be back. I should have put this on the top side. That way it just has this one joint, which is going to be a lot tighter than these others are, these repair joints, and would hold water better. Well, you learn. I hope I don't learn a lesson that I don't want to know. The reason I'm wiping away the excess, and I can't say for sure that this is true, but the theory as it was explained to me is that this is a chemical weld. And if you leave this stuff on there in a big ring, because of the heat that it creates and the chemical reaction that it creates, so you'll have a ring where you've got a weak spot, and it could have a break there later. This is all gonna be buried in dirt. Nothing's ever gonna break here. Hopefully nothing's ever gonna break inside either. That's 2 sides done. This needs 24 hours to fully cure, and then I can come back and water test it. Tomorrow my plan is to come up here, drag a hose into the house, cut those pipes, and start filling them. So we'll see what takes place. Jafana is overseeding since we're not far off from fall. You got to do it when you can do it. So we're gonna get the seed down, and if the birds don't eat it and take it away, hopefully it'll grow this winter. Those of you who've been watching a while can probably remember what this hill looked like when we were digging the trenches to put our well and our pumps in. It's quite a bit of difference. It looks pretty good. We do have some bare spots, but this is mountain land, so if you don't have clay or sandstone, you've got rocks. We are getting close. We can feel it. We're getting kind of excited and a little bit impatient. Make sure I don't cut this pipe. That would be bad.
How do I stop you?
Say, don't do that.
Don't do that.
All right.
Hey, can I have your pipe? Oh, you got one.
This is it. That's one. All right. A balloon stopper, I'm not really sure what this is called. It is a 4-inch clean seal plug. I'm supposed to inflate it up. I'm supposed to put it in here first and then inflate it to 35 PSI, which we've got it set so it's not supposed to go higher than 35. It's at 33.5. We're gonna do that. Okay. Crank it up! Come on over here and start checking these pipes because they're gonna fill up.
How come it just stopped? Like,
Because I turned it off.
Okay. How did you turn it off?
This lever?
No, I mean the mechanics over there are turned off. So I turned off the thing.
You turned it off.
Yes, because it turned off.
It turned off because I turned this off. It's water on demand.
Oh, okay.
It's not gonna keep coming. That pump turns off, baby.
Okay.
We are the Keystone Cops of home building. How can there be that much space in the pipes below the surface?
Wait, something sounds like water.
Is water coming up?
Yeah, it's coming right here.
It's leaking? Where's it leaking from?
Right here.
Right? Crap. So I sealed it. No, that's supposed to be.
Is it not tight?
Honey, I was worried about breaking it. Apparently it wasn't tight enough. I could barely get it in there just because of the way that flange is built. Well, let's get that mopped up and I'll get a rag and we'll dry it. That's not leaking.
No, no, it's from here.
It's from there.
Yeah.
Alright. That's not leaking. It's nice and dry. It is cold though. It's cold, but it's not wet. And that's what I want.
it with? Like, does it have, just stays full?
It stays full.
That's it.
That's
The
it.
test.
You can see it's like a wave. It's going up and down. See?
Yeah. Yeah, it's right at the top. I'm like looking way down.
Totally.
It just needs to stay there for like forever until you let it out.
I'm not sure if it's how many hours it is, but it's hours it's supposed to stay there.
Okay, so we come back tomorrow?
I guess.
Looks like it's kind of moving
Yeah,
up and down.
It's going down. That's not good.
Where's it going?
I don't know. I'm gonna go outside and check and see if it's leaking where I put the thing together. So it's not leaking here, and I got 32.5 pounds of pressure, or 33.5 pounds of pressure in that, so it ain't leaking here. We're both kind of beaten morally by that, but Jafana just said that there is water over here, and I'm hoping it's water coming out, being forced out. It's possible. That looks like a break. Looks like a crack in the top.
I don't think so. But water's definitely seeping. Like it's coming.
It's coming. It's going over the sides.
Exactly. As you dry it, it's coming up.
Well, that would be the best. That would be the best news we could get. Is that it's either it needs to be tightened or replaced. I'm not seeing more water come up. Oh, yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
It's flowing in from the side.
Exactly. It should be dry. But more water should not be coming. And more water is coming.
Say that.
Yeah. Well, it went.
We may have to
Replace
drain. No, we may have to. Well, we may have to replace it or put new PVC tape on it, or Teflon tape. You know. All right, girl, you doing it?
Am I filling it or you?
You tell me who.
I'm neater at filling, I think.
Okay, you just go ahead and be neat.
Okay. Filling. You know, I can't see when it fills though, that's for sure. But it should fill for a while. Okay.
It's leaking. I'm gonna have to cut it out and put a new one in.
It's just one patch, right? One patch is leaking right there.
One spot that I can see.
Yeah. How'd that happen?
I did a crappy job. It's not leaking here. So yeah, it's leaking. Right here. Hey baby. Yeah. I want to fill the rest of it up. Okay. Just to see. What's that? Yeah, good. That's awesome.
Oh my gosh, baby.
That's one. I'm gonna fill this side up. Should have cut the thing a little lower.
Yeah.
Where the hell could it be going? This is a much bigger pipe over here than on the other side. Because we've got that 4-inch pipe that runs all the way from that side of the house to the other side of the house. Plus, we've got another piece of 4-inch pipe that runs off of it to the other toilet. So that's, I mean, I don't know how much that holds per foot. Come on, fill up and hold it. I can just hear water. It's within the first joint of my thumb. God.
Oh my gosh, you visions of jackhammer in the house.
I'm not out of the woods yet till we.
But we're close.
It's pretty close.
It's not what you were thinking.
Oh, thank God. It's leaking over here.
It is? Where?
Yeah, it is.
Where?
On the floor right here. It's coming out of the pipe. Well, it seems to be holding pretty good. We do have a little leak in the other room. I'm gonna have to deal with that. Well, it is getting late. It has been a day.
Yeah, I know.
We had a lot of emotions up here today. It was kind of hard to hide it. When we thought there was a leak in the floor, it was...
He was giving me the sign of the worst case scenario.
I was thinking I was going to have to jackhammer through the floor, dig out the pipes and fix them.
Yeah, the depths of despair. Down to elation, well, up to elation.
Yeah.
Pretty happy, actually, right now.
Well,
really happy.
We know what we're going to be doing this weekend. So we've got 2 pipes to fix, one outside and one in there in the bathroom. Well,
Better than jackhammer.
a lot better than jackhammer. So we'll see you guys next time. Hit that like button on your way out and feel free to hit the subscribe button too. We'll see you.
Good night. It's leaking from the right there.
Yeah, it's been doing it the whole time. You didn't have a thing to say when it's leaking on me.
Yeah, I know.
All of a sudden it's a problem.